In this video, I want to talk about a guaranteed airdrop that will make you over $2,500 when it launches. Now, this platform actually raised over $80 million at a valuation of $1.8 billion from top investors like Polychain Capital, Variant, Robot, and many more big investors. You can see the list on the screen. Now, before starting this video, I know a lot of you are disappointed with Stacknet. Just a few of my community members got Stacknet. Myself did not get any at all. And we are all disappointed. But that is not a reason why you should be depressed or stop doing airdrops. That is why I've focused on airdrops that are most likely going to pay us on this channel. So any video you are seeing on this channel is a well-researched airdrop that I believe that when they launch, they're actually going to do airdrop. Now, the airdrop I'm going to talk about in this video is the Scroll airdrop. I'm going to give a step-by-step guide on how you can actually position for the Scroll airdrop, which might be coming very soon. Let's get to it. Alright, so before I start this video, here are the requirements needed to do this Scroll airdrop. Number one, you need a wallet, and I'm going to recommend metamask wallet because that's what I mostly use. Number two, you need a device. So you could actually use your phone or your PC. Anyone is actually much okay, but if you're using your phone, I'm going to show you the next thing to do so that you can actually use it comfortably. And then number three, you need a coin for transaction, and that coin is ETH. So for those using phone, let me start with how you can actually set up your metamask on your phone, because that is one question a lot of you have been asking me. So if you're using your Android device, you're actually going to go ahead to install Kiwi browser. It is a browser that works more like your Google Chrome on your computer or your laptop. So go ahead and install Kiwi browser and then continue with me. And here you can see I've actually installed Kiwi browser. Now this is the home page of Kiwi browser. Next thing you're going to do is to search for metamask Chrome extension. And this is it right here. Right, so the next thing you're going to do is to click on these three dots at the top here and switch this to desktop site. And it's going to look very small like this. And now you're going to click on this very first one at the top here. And it opens up like this, so you can see it very well. You can zoom it. And over here you can see, for yours, if you don't have metamask here, you can just click on add to Chrome. But mine is showing remove from Chrome because I already have metamask here. So click on add to Chrome. And that is basically how to install metamask on your phone using Kiwi browser, because this is very much faster and it works more like your computer, right? So once you're done installing your Chrome extension, the next thing you're going to do is to open up the metamask and then create your wallet. I think most of you actually know how to do that. It's a very straightforward step. But make sure to always keep your seed phrase in a very much secured place. But if you're using your laptop, what you're going to do is to just go to Google Chrome and search for metamask Chrome extension, and then you open it up. Now, the next thing to do is to click on this very first one here. And now you're going to click on add to Chrome. Mine is showing remove from Chrome because I've actually created one already. So click on add to Chrome and pull up with the steps there. So now we're done with all of the steps on how to actually set up your metamask account. The next thing we're going to do is to send money to our metamask wallet so we can use it to start doing all of the airdrop tasks. All right, so I'm going to use Bybit to withdraw this money to my metamask. So I'll click on asset. I already have ETH in my wallet. So go ahead to buy ETH. Now you're going to click on withdraw. And the coin you're going to use is ETH, so I'm going to click on it. So next thing is to put your wallet address. So go to your MetaMask and get your wallet address. So this is my own wallet address. The next thing is the network. So I'm going to select Arbitrum one. And the amount, I'm going to click on max. I want to withdraw all of the money I have. So I'll click on withdraw. Now, in case you're asking me how much you need for this airdrop, you can actually use any amount of your choice. It's going to work. Just follow through with the steps I'm going to do in this video. So click on confirm. And I've actually sent the money to this wallet. So I can go over to my MetaMask now and continue with this video. So the next thing to do is to go to this website, chainlist.org. So over here, you're going to search for Arbitrum. Just search for ARB, and this is the right one. Click on connect wallet and click on next. Click on connect. I'm going to leave the link to this website in the description. So click on approve and click on switch network. So when you go to your wallet right now, you will see the amount I sent to my wallet. You can see the money has actually reflected in my wallet. Now, the next thing to do is to also come back to this Chainlist website and search for Scroll. And this is right here. You're going to click on add to metamask and click on approve and click on cancel. So that is actually done. So since we are done with this, now the next thing we are going to do is to go to this website, orbiter.finance. I'm also going to leave the link in the description. So first thing you're going to do is to click on connect a wallet. Select MetaMask here, click on connect. So once you click on connect wallet, your wallet will be connected instantly. All right, so you can see my wallet right here. So what I'm going to do is, first you're going to click on this Ethereum over here and change it to Arbitrum. And over here, you're going to click on it and select scroll. So we are going to bridge that money from Arbitrum over to scroll. I'm going to click on max. I want to send all of the money I have over to scroll. So I'll click on send and click on confirm and send. And you can see they're going to charge me a gas fee of $0.24. So I'll click on confirm and this will go through in a few minutes. So you can see that our transaction has been successful. Actually sent our money over to scroll. Now the next thing to do is to go to this website, scroll.io/ecosystem. I'm also going to leave the link in the description. All right. So what we're going to do is when you go to this website, you can see all of the protocols available on Scroll. We have Aave, Chang, Anchor, and many other protocols right there. But I'm going to show you the ones you are going to use right away. So over here, for the ones we are going to interact with, I'm going to start with DeFi. So I'm going to click on DeFi right here. And you can see some DeFi protocols, but I'm not going to use all of them. I'm going to start with symbiosis. So I'll click on visit. And this should take me to the original website of symbiosis. That is why I actually recommend that you use scroll.ecosystem to get the right website. So I'll click on go to swap. And now over here, what you're going to do is to click on connect wallet, select metamask, and click on next, click on connect, and that is done. So over here, you're going to click on this network here, click on change and select scroll. And I'm going to click on switch network. So that is done. All right, so over to the swap section here, we can now select this and click on scroll. And the token we are going to use is ETH. And next thing we are going to do is to select here. And we also want to use scroll. And this you can see scroll over here. And we want to swap this money to USDC. So I'll put in the amount I want to swap. I actually have 0.025 Ethereum. So I can do 0.019 Ethereum. Now, that's about $52.9. So I'll click on swap, and they're going to charge me about $1 for transaction fee. I'll click on confirm swap. So you can see that is completed. I can actually swap it over again, but this time maybe I'll swap the USDC to USDT. I'll just search for USDT over here, and I'll select scroll, and I'll click on USDT here, and that is done. So I'll swap all of the money to USDT, and I'm going to receive about $52.91. So I'll click on approve USDC, and I'll click on next, click on approve. And the next thing to do is to click on swap, and they're going to charge me about $0.49. I'll click on confirm swap. All right, so that is also completed. Let's try out another platform of our choice. So another popular one is Ambient Finance, because that is actually one of the biggest DEX on Scroll. I can just come to this search section and search for AMB. So this is it right, Ambient Finance, because it's actually one of the biggest DEX on Scroll, and they are speculated to also have a token. So when you come here, click on trade now, and next thing you're going to do is to click on connect wallet, and click on agree, select metamask, and then click on next, click on connect, and that is done. My wallet is connected. So what I'm going to do is to swap my tokens. This time I'm going to swap USDT for ETH, and I'm going to click on max. So I'm going to receive about $52.81. I'll click on swap, and I'm going to click on next, click on approve. The next thing is to click on confirm, click on submit swap. And the gas fee is very much cheap than the first time we interacted. So I'll click on confirm, and that is done. So I'll close this. So next thing you're going to do is you can also swap it ETH for, let's say, USDC this time around, and you put in the amount you want to swap. So let's say 0.018 ETH. I'll click on confirm and click on submit swap, and you can see the gas fee right here, which is not much. I'll click on confirm. So I'm going to close this, and this is actually done. All right, so this is basically what you can actually do here. Now the next thing you can do is also to go to the pool section, click on pool, and over here you can actually provide liquidity on Ambient Finance. Right here I can also do $10, and that will give me an equivalence of Ethereum. So for you, that is, if you have lesser amount of money, you can do any amount. But what this simply means is I want to provide liquidity for ETH and USDC. I want to use $20 to do this. But when you're providing liquidity, it is actually divided into two. So the money is split between Ethereum and USDC. So you must have up to $10 worth of Ethereum in your wallet and $10 worth of USDC in your wallet to complete this. But if you're using a lesser amount, you can divide them. Let's say $4, for instance. You can do $2 in ETH and $2 in USDC, and you're actually going to go ahead to continue with this video. So since that is okay for me, I will just go ahead and click on approve USDC, and I'll click on next, click on approve. So I'll click on confirm, and I'll click on submit liquidity, and they're going to charge me about $0.19. I'll click on confirm, and that is done. So I'll close this, and I've actually used Ambient Finance. Now I can go back to screw.ecosystem, and right here I can try out other protocols like Aperture Finance, which is also a very big DEX on Screw. They raised about $5.3 million. They're also going to have a token, which means interacting with this platform gives you access to getting a token. So next you're going to click on enter app, and right here you're going to click on connect wallet. Now next you're going to click on the Screw, and then select metamask, and click on next, click on connect. So the next thing you're going to do is to click on swap, and over here you can select the token of your choice. So I'm going to select this first here, and I'm going to choose USDC, and I'm going to swap this token to USDT. I'll click on max, and I'm going to receive about 32.919 USDT. I'm going to click on approve USDC, and next I'll click on next, I'll click on approve. The transaction is confirmed. So the next thing I'm going to do is to click on swap, and I'm going to click on confirm, and our token is swapping. So I'll also swap it over again on this platform, and that is basically what I'm going to do. Right, so we're actually done with this platform. Let's go back to Screw ecosystem, and let's look for another platform of our choice. So we can do SyncSwap. SyncSwap is a very big DEX on Screw. I'm going to click on visit, and it'll take us to the right website of SyncSwap. I'll cancel this, and right here I'm going to click on connect. I'll select browser wallet, and I'm going to click on next, click on connect, and that is done. So over here I'm going to click on trade. So let's trade. I'm going to change this from ETH to USDT because that's the token I have, and I'll swap it to USDC. So I'll click on 100%, and I'll click on unlock USDT, and I'll click on sign, I'll click on swap, and I'm going to pay about $0.34 as gas fee. I'll click on confirm, and that is done. Submit now, submit. And that was success, we can see it. So over here again, I can also swap this over again from USDC to, let's say, ETH, and I'll click on max, I'll click on unlock USDC, I'll click on sign, and now I'm going to click on swap, I'll click on confirm, and that was successful. So I can also swap this over and over on this platform, but let me just go ahead and just swap a little. Let's see $10. Okay, let's see $12. I'm going to click on 25%, and I'll click on swap, I'll click on confirm, and that is done. So what you're going to do is just keep on swapping this between these DEXs, swap this to this, and then reswap it again to another token. Now the next thing to do is to click on this pool section. I'll click on pool, and over here I'm going to provide liquidity for USDC ETH. So I'll click on this very first one, and the APR is about 51%. So I'll click on enter, and right here I'm going to click on deposit. So I'll just click on max. So I'm trying to deposit all of the amount I have in USDC. I'll click on this check here to add a proportional amount in Ethereum. So I'll click on deposit and click on confirm, and that is done. So let's go back to scroll.ecosystem. Let's try out another platform of our choice. So another popular one is Izumi, Izumi. I'll click on visit. So it opens up the right website. And the next thing I'm going to do is to click on swap. So while here, I'll click on connect wallet and select metamask and click on next, click on connect. All right, so that is done. So what I'm going to do is to swap some ETH. So right here, I'm also going to do 0.002. And right here, we're going to swap this. I'll click on swap, and you're going to charge about $0.52. I'll click on confirm. Okay, so I can also come back and swap this over again from USDC to ETH. And I'll just click on max and then click on approve and then swap it again. So that is basically how to use some of the DEXs on Screw. You can try out a lot of them. If I clean up this, and you see a lot of those DEXs on Screw, you can look at a lot of them right there. You can click on load more, and you can use as many platforms as possible. Just know that the more you use, the more money you spend on the platform. So just be wary of the amount you have, and make sure you also have a lot of Ethereum in your wallet to pay for gas fee, because that is what you used to pay for gas fee. The moment the Ethereum you have in your wallet finishes, you can't do anything right here again. All you just have to do is to also send another money again over to your scroll section of your wallet for it to continue. So make sure to always have Ethereum as gas fee left in your wallet. So I'm going to go to this, a new page. I'll search for manta.mekly.com. And I'm going to open this up. So I'm going to leave a link to this website in the description. First thing I'm going to do is to connect your wallet and select next, click on connect, and that is done. Right here, we're going to click on mint We're going to pay about $0.85 as total transaction fee. I'll click on confirm. So that is actually done. I've actually minted an NFT on Merkley. So the next thing you can also do is to bridge the NFTs, but you can see right here that this is actually disabled at the moment. So you can come back and try it again by bridging and click on the bridge section right there and then bridge the NFT you minted to the next section of your wallet. All right, so since we are done with that, now the final thing we are going to do is to deploy a smart contract on Scroll. So the first thing I'm going to do is to go to this website, remix.ethereum.org. I'll leave the link to it in the description. The next thing you're going to do is to click on Workspace and click on Create. And over here, we're just going to click on OK. Now, the next thing is to go to this create file right here. And we are going to type screw.sol. And I'll click on Enter, and that is done. Now, you proceed to copy this code. This Medium post was written by a popular Twitter airdrop guy who is known as Headboy. I'm also going to leave a link to this Medium post in the description box so you can also guide you. But over here, when you scroll down to the Medium post, you can see that the left the code you're going to copy. So over here, you're going to come here and copy all of this and go over to remix.ethereum.org and then paste it. And you can see we've pasted everything. So click on OK. So next thing is you're going to click on this Solidity compiler right here and click on compile screw.sol. Click on it. Next thing is to click on deploy and run transaction. And right here, you're going to click on this very first environment here and select injected provider metamask. And it will authorize you to connect your metamask account. Now click on next, click on connect. So next is to click on deploy and you need to confirm the transaction right here. They're going to charge about $0.82. I'll click on confirm and you can see our transaction is pending. And that was successful. We've actually deployed a contract on Scroll. So that is basically the final step on how to position for this airdrop. And don't forget to check out the description box because if you don't, that is where I have all of the websites I use in this video. So make sure to go there and use all of them. And the final thing I'm going to advise is don't just do this once and leave it. You can do it over and over, like once in a week. Come back and try to swap from one coin to another and do it over and over like that over the next few weeks. And that would help you stay more eligible for this airdrop. So that is basically all of the steps. So these are the step-by-step guide on how to position for the Scroll airdrop. Now there's about 18 airdrops that is set to change your life in 2024. And I made a well-detailed video about the step-by-step guide on how you can position yourself for those airdrops. If you want to watch that video, then click here to watch now.